Scorponok, terrorize! This is Robotoys RT-D01 Lord Venatagon for 12 plus. I qualified just about. Lol. This is the third party Beast Wars Scorponok. That's top of the box. There's the bottom of the box. Sorry, there's the side of the box. There's the top of the box. There's the other side of the box. There's the back of the box. There he is in a Scorpion mode. A bit rattly in here. I got this from what they're called? Shozy. So I just want to show you the box it came in, the packaging, because this is the best packaging I've possibly ever had. Yeah. Look at it, it even has corner protectors. Look at that. How good is that? That's just something worth noting. I got this because I don't know why, I don't know where I saw it, but I saw that Shozy were having a sale on. I've had this for a little while. I've not opened it yet, but I've had this for a little while, so I can't remember exactly when the sale was. It might have been. Well, we just had Black Friday, haven't we? Oh, fuck knows. Whenever it was a sale on for whatever reason. And this was like 30 quid. Something less than 40, I'm sure it was, because I wasn't bothered about it as other ones, because I remember seeing a review of this from Bobby Skullface, and he didn't particularly rate it, I don't think, so I wasn't really that bothered by it. And then the Pterosaur, I can't remember who did that. I think that just seemed to get a relatively positive review from people, but I don't recall, it's a long while ago. But I saw this for a pretty cheap price. I thought, you know what, fuck it, I could do with bulking out the Predacon part of the shelf. And that initially, that was the point, not the point, but that was the niche of third party stuff. They were there to fill the gaps in the collection. Obviously, it can evolve from there. Why am I jobbing myself out with this fucking box? So I thought, you know what, 30 quid, I can get it, see what it's like. If it's no good, I can just at least hopefully pose it, put it with them, and just wait for the official version to be released. I'm trying to be careful opening this, but I'm having a bit of a fucking crisis right now. Let's do this one. Right, well, okay, the box wins that round. So yeah, I thought, get this guy, fill the shelf out, and we'll go from there. Because it didn't look, visually, it didn't look too bad. So I was hoping that, well, I'd look a lot of that. I was going, these claws bigger. Oh, he gets a little fucking, I can't think what that was called. But you got it in the original toy. I always liked the original toy, but I could never get the scorpion tail on the original to stick in the back of his head very well. So he'd always fall apart. No matter how much I jammed it with some fucking blue tack, it'd just be a fucking disaster. I have to say, visually, no, let's actually open it and get a true visualization of it. You know what? Before I even start messing with it, visually, I am very happy with this. I feel like he's maybe a bit small. Oh, hello, Ratchet. Oh, it's a knee. I feel like he's maybe a bit small. I always thought it. Maybe it was because of the toy. But I always thought him to be a little bit bigger than, somewhere in between where Dinobot was and Megatron. No. Sorry, you had Megatron, not accurate. Megatron was this high, Dinobot was about there, and then you had everyone else's here. I imagine Scorponok to be in the middle of that somewhere. And in theory, I don't really know why. Maybe because his tail being up, maybe he looks a bit bigger. But yeah, in my mind's eye, he is a bit bigger, but he's also only an insect. The way the rest of them are. So, am I just talking myself into being happy with this scale? Quite possibly, but we'll bring the other two Predacons I've got in a bit. But I love. I don't know how they made him look so shiny. That's kind of how he's in the show. He looks like he's covered in fucking baby oil, like he's been to a fucking diddy party. Right. I'll leave him there. Let's have a look in this little baggie. What do we get in here? Here we have... These are just bigger claws, I'm guessing. They just pull out? Yeah, I think they're on the ball joint, so they should just pull out. So... This is what it comes with. This is what he gets. This is what he's wearing. This is his accessory. 100% putting the big ones on. Oh fuck! I've just ripped his body apart. Yeah, that looks. To me, that looks better immediately. That was one thing about the show. Well, one thing about the show and the toys that even bothered me as a kid is, yes, all the all the weapon hands, all that shit looks cool, but like how fucking impractical it was. Especially some of the toys. Some of the toys would have like the creature's face as a hand, which when you're a kid and it's it's playtime and stuff. It's you can turn anything into a weapon, can't you? But like it just wasn't very practical, really, was it? Does this move? These things move out? I think this comes from him having it in an episode, and then just became a feature. Because in the toy, it was his whole claw, like the top half of his claw, and you'd shoot it out. And all the toy I had was like nothing like colour wise. Nothing like the cartoon, like it was mainly black. So that was pretty cool. Translucent, like, oh fuck. Yeah. Pretty happy with that. Is that? Let's have a look at what other accessories it comes with. Comes with a second face. Just a closed mouth. This is the one he's currently wearing. Hey up, the fuck? Can they both do that? Why can he do what? Is that a battery in there? No, I don't think so. Why can it do that? Is that part of the transformation, maybe? This one does it as well. Well, I don't know what that's all about. Weird. A little bit of a different colour in the eyes. You can see there's even little teeth. There's little teeth in this. Look at that. Right, and what's this? I'm not sure what this is for. Oh, these are his missile launchers. So they just fucking pop in there. I'm assuming that they fit in both. And am I right to assume that? I am correct to assume that. Where does this fucking tap into, though? That's what I want to know. Yep, there's a red disc thing. What's this for? Where's that come from? Yeah, they don't. You seem to get this as well. Is this the golden disc? I'm not sure if that's what if that's what that is supposed to be. I'm not sure. Let's put his missiles in. Just going to his back of his tail. I bet it goes into here. Yeah. Just to lock that in place, I guess. His upper arse seems to have a bit of an issue with coming away. Crunch. It's got some decent articulation. Double knees. I'm actually quite impressed with this so far, if I'm honest with you. Got a bit of a tilt. Nice on a hinge, so you get all of that. You get, I don't know if that's supposed to be a butterfly, that's just a transformation joint, I don't know, but you get that bit of a butterfly. Oh, that's a separate, so it's like bit there that rotates. Oh, it rotates, yeah. That's just, they're a separate piece though. That feels pretty good. Several there, double joint there. Rotation there, or did they open? This opens for some unknown reason. Oh, his mouth opens as well, fucking hell, look at that. His tail. Nice. Lovely red. Colours are fucking brilliant. This joint feels a little bit, oh fuck. Oh, that's fine. Right, let me just have a quick, I really like this. I really do like this. You know what? As it stands, I bought it out of curiosity because it was really pretty cheap, just to fill a hole in the shelf. And you know what? As it stands, I am very happy with this. What the transformation like and what the beast mode's like is, they aren't going to take away from what I currently am enjoying about it. Right, so let's have a quick look at how this... Oh. I mean, it's only like a 30-step transformation as well, so... Open that, rotate it 180 to bring it back down. So, open that. What the fuck? So that comes down. So this opens up. And then that spins around. And that goes in there. And that gives him red eyes. All right. Cool. So that's why he can do that. I don't know if he does that when he's like controlling the wasp, maybe the bee, whatever it is. But yeah, there you go. Right, so the bee does go into just push in. Apparently. Oh, he goes in that way. All right, my bad. So yeah. Yeah, it's got a slot. Look at that tail. Boom, in there. Pew, off he goes. Cool. Anything? Yeah, I don't know what this. I'm not sure what this. It's not giving me any information as to what this fucking red disc is supposed to be. Yeah, it's almost. It just the instructions, from what I can see, just do not acknowledge it at all. Yeah, don't seem to they don't seem to acknowledge its existence. Yeah, very weird. Very weird. I mean, I'm almost certain this is supposed to be one of the golden discs, but I do not know why it's red. I don't know why they've moulded translucent plastic around this metal piece. I don't know what that's all about. There's a good chance I'm missing something. There's also a good chance I'm missing something because the instructions haven't put it in there. So I'm not really sure what he, with his claws, is supposed to really do with this, but there you go. Let's see, let's look at this dude's head. Oh, is this just... Does this come down as well? I'm going to assume it does. Let me just get my precision tool. Don't want to be scratching any of that paint. Potentially it just comes down, but I ain't fucking around with it. So there you go. Right, let's transform this sucker. Right, bring that out, and separate his body. Bring his little fake legs out, and then bring him down like that. Okay, now look at that. That's worth remembering how all that shit goes together. Good lord. And then spin the waist around. I feel like you probably could start it with a waist spin if I'm honest with you. Right, there we go. Oh, you get a picture there of how it's all supposed to line up, so that's good. I wonder if that's why they packaged him like this, so you didn't have to deal with this disaster of a thing. Maybe, who knows? Right, we'll open those side bits up and bring his head out. We'll certainly try to end it going. Oh, okay, one side, bring that down, bring that out. Do you have to spin the head around or anything? Doesn't look like it, so his noodle, his schmorish just fits in there. We'll probably close his mouth. And then that just sits in there, maybe? Yeah, I'd say so. Seems pretty reasonable for it to do that. And then twist that around. There's some flaps at the back you have to do something with. These ones? Are these flat? There's a hinge there for sure, so yeah, bring these out. Same on the other side. Oh, you know what I should have done? I was gonna do it now actually, because I'm not. I fucked up. I was quite keen to transform him actually, so that's why I think I made this mistake. Right, bring them out. Let's just go back to let's go back to robot form quickly. I'm glad I've realised this mistake I've made now, rather than I'm not being a bit too deep in. Yes. Okay, that wasn't too bad just to go back. Spin his waist around. Right, just quick. just quickly. Here is with Megatron. And here is with Black Arachnia. The only Predacon contingent we have at the moment. I think he looks fucking brilliant. Scorponok was second in command, wasn't he? I'm sure. Okay, that joint's a little bit loosey-goosey. I'm very happy with that. That looks fucking wicked. Yes. Right. I had to fucking put my phone on charge, the piece of shit. So yes, back to, we've had the comparison. Looks fucking wicked. Another thing went over his face, his head movement. So you get down there, you get up there, you get that way, you get that way, that tilt up. So it's pretty good, all things considered. Look at that, yeah. So, right, we will resume the transformation. Now I've done the comparisons, and I have to say, you know what, let's just have these as just some background. Is Megatron even in that shot? No, his groin is. Let's put those two there. I'm not going to be transforming either of them. I'm not fucking doing that. So yes, let us resume where we was. So bring those fake legs out, bring his claw arms out. Separate the body. And then we're going to twist his waist. Again, you could probably do this first. Open them up. His eyebrows move. Oh my god. What the fuck, that is brilliant. Pop that out. Float his head around. And twist the whole shebang. Let's just bring his arms out like that. Twist the whole shebang around. And then peg his scorpion face in there. Bring his waist parts out. And I think that's where we got to. Like, so, oh yeah, that comes all the way down as well. Not sure it qualifies to go that far yet. No, we are. There's literally the next step. So you bring them together and you bring them all the way down. Swinging low, sweet chariot. And then what the fuck is that? And there's something back here. Is it this? I'm not sure what this next piece is showing me to be. I'm going to assume it's something. Is it something here? Oh, hello. It's potentially these fucking amalgamation of legs. And shite. This is probably where it gets a bit on the complicated side. Oh, fuck. What's the ball joint? Thank the Lord. Got a little bit of nervous then, can't lie. Pop you back in there, mate. Come on, pal. There we go. They're very well, well, they're in there very well, you know. Oh no, my bad. I should have unfiled these a few steps ago. Which is my incompetence. So we'll bring these out, and does that come? How far does that come out? No, that's just got to be for packaging, isn't it? That has. This must be a forever piece that lives in there. That's what I'm saying anyway. That is what I'm going for. That's probably reached a limit. So we'll bring them, and then we'll bring them out thus. Right, so there are a few steps that I fucked up and forgot to do a few steps back. So we'll get there. And then does that then just see, I'm not sure if this then I feel like it is. That should just fold down, right? Yeah, it was probably better I put my phone on charge because this looks like it's going to be a little bit of a... Does that... Was there something stopping me? It feels like there's something preventing me from bringing that all the way down. I feel like I'm definitely missing... I just feel like I'm definitely missing something. I think I was. I think I was. So that pulls apart there, okay? That's facing that way. He's got that up there. Does that then, because that's on a hinge there, does that then move down? No. There's no getting that further down. So that this bit just does have to just connect down onto that, I think. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, they should be folded in like that. So yeah, that sits on there like that. And then bring his shin pads, knee pads down. And I think and then something happens this end. Like that, I'm guessing. Are these his eyes? No, they're just fucking spiky bits. Possibly his teeth. Or fangs, I suppose. That would be the correct term for it, wouldn't it? Does that then fold in? Is that what we're saying? No. Oh, it does, yeah. This somehow folds in there. Okay, so this is a bit tight. Getting that in there, and then clip that in there. I'm guessing that just pushes back in. Yes. And then these just 180. I think, or do they want it this way? That way probably. And then that folds up there, and that folds down there. Compacts that down, looking all nice and neat and nice, tidy and clean. We'll do the same this side because it worked out pretty well for us the last time. Yeah, look at that, wrapped up the old fire. Bring that down there. Oh, do we? I feel like that should just close down, but it's not. Really sitting in a very favourable position. Oh, like that. Yeah, okay, so when it sits like that, it would seem. Face them inwards, and then yeah, these come up. Imagine these must fold out. Oops. Not seeing where this is going to tab in. Oh, let's just find out. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, that's going to tab in there, I guess. Okay, these come together. Maybe it's going to be better if we join these fellas up beforehand to help with alignment. Do you think? I think it makes sense, wouldn't it? And they can join the body as a team rather than going it solo. And they're cut out as well to line that up. And then everything has gone the way it should. Let's just pop his face back into his body properly, and that should tab into there, in theory. I think that's, it sounds like that is actually what is happening right now. That side is potentially tabbed in their retreat. Let's fuck you up. I know where you're going to go, so you can fuck up back there for a sec. Oh. There's something that it's not lined up 100% somewhere. I can't get that. I can't get this side to just tab in. Yeah, there's something on this. Is there a flap or something that I've not lined up properly, or is it his head maybe? Maybe it's his head. Open those arms up. I think it's in the legs. Am I missing a click in a joint? Do we think? Yeah, there's something going on somewhere. Was it that? Oh, that's one clicked, man, isn't it? Yeah, it definitely is. Is there anything at the... That still seems a little bit twisted. You know? Trying to gauge it. It doesn't need a particular head on, does it? I don't think so. If I can just connect one up maybe. Is it that? There we go. So, got one side in. See if I can marry the other side up. I don't like my chances, if I'm honest. Don't like my odds. You see his face. Sneaky. I think I've got it. Yeah, I think I have it. Well, I'm at a point where I don't think I'm going to get it any better than how it currently is. It seems to be in. Yes, it seems to be in. Right, tabs in there. I'm guessing this should just tuck in there. Without getting a tab or anything. Oh, okay, so it's saying I should have done this back end bit first. I think what I should have done as well. It says is these. Do they stay out like that? Do they get folded in? No, they stay like that, I guess. So these, they should have gone in there first. Is the impression I'm getting, which is enormously problematic. So that means I've got to untab all this fucking body and face and all that shit. Which I'm not exactly enthusiastic about having to do because it was a ball at getting in the first place. I'm just going to do it, aren't I? Bite El Boleto. Right, and then that goes in there. And then we'll peg those fellas in. And then we'll hopefully have more luck at getting it all lined up first time and there won't be any infighting whatsoever because it'll all be on the same page. It'll all just want to be transformed. That's it. That's exactly what I want. It'll all want to be transformed. Go to this lovely, lovely beast mode. Get away from the nasty energy on field, and it can just chill. That's exactly what's going to happen. This fucking left side again is being a fucking prick. And then rotate that round. And then just drop his legs how and wherever you please. Quite articulated. They won't be holding up any of the weight, so I won't worry too much about it. What the fuck is this song? Ugh, whatever. Who knows? But there is his. Again, it's not. It's just not. This side is not playing ball at all. It's not solid enough to provide it with the force or the finagling to get it all as you want it. There's also, when you're bringing his claw arms in, it's interfering with this bit here. So rather than complementing it, it's pushing against it. The blue paint on that is a little bit sloppy as well. But from afar, posable eyebrows is a great touch. I think the form, it looks pretty good. This is obviously, this to me is the lower. I mean, especially with the beast modes at the minute, man, they're just so fucking clean. That rat trap was ridiculous, but for something that is just has been intended to be a stand-in, I have no real or no major gripes. There's a chance. I mean, now I've got it how I've got it. It seems to be staying together pretty well. I feel like these could just do with tabbing in. Yeah, see, like his legs, like that's the centre. His legs aren't. There's a good chance it's just because I've not lined something up properly. That maybe could have come down a click. Perhaps that might help. I don't know. Again, obviously, when you try and do transform it for the first time, you got a camera in the way. It's not going to be perfect. So, if you do have any transformation queries, I'd go and look at MGO. He's, in my opinion, the best and cleanest transformation. Him and Jobby the Hung are pretty good as well. But they are very they are wildly different characters. So, but yeah, I feel like this is just a bit of an eyesore because how pretty sleek the rest of it looks. I do find this bit a little bit just having massive holes in the top of his back. Maybe I'm being a bit of a snob because of how good they've been recently. Oh, I wonder if... I think that's it. Yeah. Does that come up one more? And then that might sit on there a bit better. Maybe. I don't think it is though. If I'm honest, I think it's just supposed to be like that, and then that just sits. I think, but even that level of adjustment is still not a massive improvement, all things considered. But yeah, apart from this little bit here, I've also have had these the other way, so the screws are coming from that way. So yeah, that was a bit of a weird choice, I think. But where that is, that's solid. If I take it out of that tab and push it up a little bit, it loses some of its security. I think these were on ball joints, I think. Yeah, they are, yeah. It's still good. You know, it's still pretty good. You know what, I'll have to rewatch that School Faces video as to why I didn't like this so much, because I think it's quite good. Especially Robot Mode, man. Robot Mode looks fucking wicked. Niggly transformation. I'm not 100% convinced that this section here and the mouth area seems a bit much. But, you know, as a placeholder, even as a placeholder, I'm very happy with this. I'm not sure what retail cost was. The original price for us, I got it on sale. So, and also, to be fair to it, I think most of them you get in robot mode. Sorry, beast mode. Then you have to go to robot mode. So maybe some of these are also as finicky getting on back into beast modes. Who knows? But yeah, this. Especially for the price paid for it, I think it's very good. I just feel like it's a couple of notches away from being on par with the Master Beast stuff. You know, which, you know, I don't know how prominent this company are, but being a couple of notches away from being what the mainline stuff is, it's not bad, is it? It's not a bad position to be. So I don't know if they've released any more. I don't know if these guys, Robotoys, I don't know if they did the Pterosaur as well, because the Pterosaur I think was quite favourable in terms of how it was received. So yeah, this has been out for a while. Obviously got all these joints for the feet. It's the same articulation you got in robot mode for the claw hands and stuff. And good balances on these pegs here. So these joints aren't particularly strong, but they're just there for show. Like, as long as you can just plug them on the ground and just line your feet up so it looks like they're making contact, and then you're well away. So yeah, I'll tell you what, just quickly, since I've got one in beast mode as well. This is how it compares to Tigertron. Here's my resident Maximal Beast. There you go. So if it's still on sale, I think it's worth picking up. I really do. I think. And even, I mean, I'll be honest with you, this is actually starting to grow on me a little bit. The more I look at it, the more it's growing on me. But yeah, it's a hole in the collection we've not got. I think Robot Meat looks fucking brilliant. Happy with the accessories, how it moves, you know, no complaints there. And who knows when I'm going to get a fucking masterpiece Scorponok. We're missing quite a lot of Predacons, Waspinator, Tarantulas, Inferno, obviously Scorponok we're missing from the main. So when we're going to get them, I don't fucking know. I don't know how long ago it was when Primal was released, but it's been a while. It's been a long while. So I think this would do very well as a nice placeholder, just to help even the teams up a little bit. So if I had to, I'd imagine if I had to pick what the next one would be. I'd probably go for Waspinator. I think I'd go for Waspinator because he would be a brand new mould. I know that Tigertron and Cheetor were different moulds, but they had, you know, a working basis from Cheetor to go to Tigertron. I know they didn't just copy and paste it, scale up, I know it was different, but they had a working base. They've got that with Black Arachnia. I know that the arachnid forms are a bit different, but they've at least got that basis to work on Tarantulas. And we've got this Scorponok, we've got the Pterosaur. So I think if we get the Waspinator, Tarantulas can't be too far behind. Tarantulas isn't unrealistic. And then we just need an air razor, so hopefully we'll have this set complete before I'm 50 years old. We will have to see. It'll also be a good test to see how well these hold up, because like I said, I don't know when Primal was released, but that was it Primal or Cheetor was the first one? I'd imagine it'd be Primal, but it can't be that long, I can't remember. But I think we got those first two pretty close to each other, and the releases are really spread apart. But yeah, we'll see. I'm very happy with this. Definitely recommend, especially check out Shozy store. It's in the ship around the world, and yeah, very happy. Let's end. On that. Right, thank you for watching. Look at the camera, my phone. You deserve it. Goodbye.